Thinking about life isn't living it, because if you wanted to do it, you would have already done it. This argument is built with simple definitions. 1, thinking. 2, living. It's a very simple argument today, but it's necessary for you to know how I applied it, what I learned about it, because there's a lot more nuance to this argument that might make sense for you today, how you can apply it, and what you might want to take away from this video. If you didn't act in the way that you wanted to, it's probably because you were trying to play out the scenarios of what could happen. And I think a lot of thinking is you playing out future scenarios outside of using your brain for logical deduction. For example, many people will ask if, then, but they don't ever answer because they don't know what's coming in the future. I used to be a very anxious man whose most common mental framework was what if? What if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? The most common question about future scenarios that you haven't lived yet is, what if? The hard part about you asking what if to yourself is that you will not get an answer from that what if that actually applies to your current life. I mean, it could apply to your current life, but it's not grounded in reality because it's through your mind. And thinking, at the end of the day, is things working through your mind, including logical deduction. If you are thinking exclusively, then you are not acting. If you are not acting, then you are not living. Because I'll put it to you like this. If you have a heartbeat, you have a heartbeat, you're watching this video. If you're a human, I don't know if you're an alien, hello, nice to meet you. It goes up and down. And it's rocky, and it's inconsistent, and you never know what's going to happen because you haven't lived that part of your life yet. But all you know is because you live, your heartbeat goes up and down. That's life. And if you choose not to live and you choose only to think, then you will not understand or appreciate the nuances of doing the thing that you really want to do or doing things in general. I have a very good friend who just got out of a marriage. And he told me why he got married and then why he got out of it and what he's doing differently with his life because he can now live it. He felt like it was a weight on his shoulder to be married. I've known him since I was 10, so been friends since before he was married. And he did things because he thought that it would make him feel better. And everybody around him told him that it would be great to see him and his ex-wife together. The entire time he was convincing himself that, yes, this is true, and thinking about what he wanted to do outside of it. I at 26 years old am making decisions because I've lived a life that's fulfilling. I think it's necessary to have spontaneity, and that spontaneity only comes when you choose to live the life you have. I'm very routine oriented by nature. Like this morning, outside of that routine and outside of doing some basic steps, I live. Today is one of those days clearly that you can tell I'm about to live. Picking up trash at a park, doing good Samaritan things with my free time. I also get to have a cup of coffee at my favorite coffee shop. And then I'll go to the gym, and I might go out tonight. Life's a lot more fun when you know what you want to do with most of it, and then you leave some freedom for some of it. But if you think about it and you don't do it, then you're not going to enjoy every moment of it. And I'm not a hedonist in the sense that every second of your life should be spent just having fun because the rest of it doesn't matter. I'm not a nihilist in the sense that nothing matters, so just have fun. The order matters here. I am a stoic, as you can tell, because I think actions really do matter instead of just thoughts. And the world knows you for your actions and not much else. But the point is, you already know what you want to do. Just live it. Thinking about life isn't living it, because if you were living it, you wouldn't have thought about it. You would have just done it, or you would have planned it out and then did it. Live it. We only get one life. Thinking about it isn't living it. Make sure you live yours.